Hi everyone. My name is Mama Shabi bin Azhar and I'm from the Bachelor of Landscape Architecture. So today I'm going to present on Urban Design Studio LAN 4602 Studio Reka Bentuk Bandar. So for my project, the project is located at Ipoh Town, Perak. Ipoh is the capital city of Perak. Was known as historical for its tin mining activity. There are major parts that consist in this project, which are Ipoh Old Town, Kinta River, and also Kampung Kuchai. It has a commercial district which many historical shop houses and also water body which is the riverside. The area cover up a total of 200 to 20 acres approximately. So now I will move to the site analysis. For the urban studies, well, we need at least 6 analysis that I will mention next. So the first one is morphology. Morphology analysis is basically cover up the history, timeline, historical place of building, solid and void, as well as adaptive reuse area at the site. Ipoh Old Town recognized as rich town contributing to almost 60% of Malaysian economy. At the mid-19th century, tin mining activity were monopolized by Malay. The lure of prosperity saw a steady immigration of Chinese, which tin Raj. Thus, Ipoh gains greater recognition when increasing British tin mining company flooded in from to the early 20th century. So there are a lot of historical buildings located throughout the site. The value of each building is based on different background and story of Ipoh. So next, temporal analysis is the study of block pattern and road pattern at the site. According to the block pattern study, it seems that the settlement at Ipoh has developed rapidly from time to time. Meanwhile, the road pattern at Ipoh is not much changed due to the arrangement of the block pattern. So next is the social analysis. Is basically cover up the population, lifestyle, celebration, behavioral, and activity at the site. The analysis is done to study the human daily life to determine the design that suit the site. Ipoh seems to have many festivals and there are a lot of activity that can be done whether for the resident as well as the tourists. So next is the functional analysis is the study of mixed-use density, services, public space, and movement by the vehicle and the pedestrian. So next is the visual analysis is basically the study of site feeling, users experience, view and vista, architectural style, and also the visual sensitivity. Ipoh town seems to have a great view that immerses good sensitivity and it attracts more people to come to the site. Users experiencing cultural richness around the town as well as the different style of architectural building. So now I will jump to the site synthesis. So here there are 3 approaches that have been used, which are rewilding, urban farming, and urban emergency to determine the specific and potential area at the site. The design will propose based on the criteria that suit on the site by considering the emergency planning to rewilding the city and also the food security through farming. So for the next, I will talk about development and concept. Which is my concept is the portrait of the shining drama that symbolize the history of Sungai Kinta that hold many story and memorable cultural activity such as tin mining and the diligence of people in Ipoh creating wealth through mining and having difficulties with high workmanship. The concept is used to spark back the forgotten river and the history of Ipoh through some approaches. The approaches that have been used is the cultural heritage poetry, ecological poetry, social poetry, and also economic friendly poetry. Okay, next, this is my detailed area plan and also the graphic view. Here I propose the Dulang Drama, Dataran Ipoh, Treatment Island, Agro-Texture Cafe, Green Buffer, Spice Whale, Spiral Bridge, Art Gallery, Amphitheater, Community Green Finger, Wildlife Refuge, Treasure Cascade, Pelantar Bijih, Water Play, Filtration Bed, Shelter, and also River Walk. So what I propose is to portray the shining drama between the symbolize the role between nature drama and also historical drama that mix together and provide a more interesting and also self-sufficient space. So here I have the perspective and also the section. So in this presentation, I also include the attachment. This is my presentation board for morphological analysis, temporal analysis, social analysis, functional analysis, perceptual analysis, and also the visual analysis. And here is the idea development and also the master plan for the group work. And here is the detailed area plan, idea development, and also the detailed area plan. So I think that's all from me.